In this video, we finna go ahead and show y'all how to do the front end suspension rebuild. Now look, this is what the finished product look like. That's how I start all my videos, so you know it's been done and it's perfectly fine. See, I got the Brembos on there too. I put those on in another video, so go watch that video. But this is how to do the front end suspension rebuild. Yeah. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like after you take off your wheel. Obviously, go ahead and take off your spacers if you have them. I do have 2-inch spacers for my wide body, but go ahead and take that off. Then go ahead and take off the rotor. Then go ahead and take off the brake caliper. All right, so these bolts right here, top bolt right here, and the bottom bolt right here, these are 213s. Go ahead and take those off. Go ahead and take the other one off. Boom. There's gonna be 215s back here. All right, so now that we got these two bolts, go ahead and put these to the side because we still need these for the new calipers. All right, so back. So boom, I found the 10mm. Let's go ahead and take all these bolts off, man. What's up, man?
Sorry to bother you, but I swear to God, the car looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
When I first moved here, I see the car was like everything was messed up and everything.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you're doing an amazing job.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Every day when I see that, I'm like, he is working on it.
Yeah, I got to get it done quick.
Man, I'm telling you, it looks amazing. Like since I came here, it has been maybe 3-4 months, maybe.
3-4 months.
Since I came here, bro, that car looks amazing.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, you too. 3 bolts you gotta get. 1 bolt here. Go behind this. That bolt right here. And there's a bolt right here. I took it off. But go ahead and take all 3 of those bolts off. These 3 bolts in the back have to be off. This is a speed sensor for ABS. This is like the brake line stuff. That has to come off too. Forgot to say that. So bad. My bad. Cause that's what's really blocking me from getting right there. I'm realizing like there's no way it was this hard. So all right, so now that we got all 3 of the bolts out, what we want to do, since this is a rebuild video, I'm gonna assume you guys aren't using any of these parts. If you are, don't do this. I'm gonna keep tapping this around until it drops out, hopefully. I'm not using any of these parts, so we got to hit this. This is gonna mess up your thread, but since it's a rebuild, I'm gonna assume you're not using anything. Boom, that's done. And since we're not using that either, we're banging that out. We're gonna put this on just a little bit because we don't want it to fall on us. Or we trying to take out the rest of the stuff. There is something protecting this. There's a bolt that comes through here that we also have to take out. And if I don't take that off, this can't get loose. And if this doesn't separate from this, that means this will always stay up. That's why I'm having such a hard time. So what we gotta do is, this bolt has to take that out. All right, so this is the first time we're gonna use the 18 and 21 wrench. I'm pretty sure, pretty sure it's the 18 that has to go right here. Put this on the other end so it can stop it from spinning. Told you, I'm one of them ones. Exactly. All right, so on this one right here, you're gonna want to put that 21mm wrench right here, and the 18, you got to do this one by hand. So go ahead and start unscrewing this. I'll see if I can get y'all boys an angle. All right, boom. So this is the bolt that goes there. That's officially out. Technically, this is completely ready to be taken out. But I gotta figure out why this is not dropping. So let me go ahead and figure that out. Then we'll get to it. it don't want to move. That bolt right here does not want to move. Oh shit. Shit is falling apart. Damn. That bitch don't want to drop to him. So like that. Everything's out. Hey, you see this spindle got to be replaced anyway. The SRT spindle. So that actually saved me some time. Yeah, everything's basically cooked already down here. So it was basically time for it to get replaced anyway. And that's just the front. So the front we don't gotta worry about. Not changing this. I think this is the control arm right here just because we don't got new suspension. So we'll probably get that eventually. But I'm waiting for like the yellow Bilston suspension. So we're gonna leave that how that is. But it's just 2 bolts. You do need to take off you need to take off this whole suspension in order to get to the bolts for this. So we're gonna leave that there. And this one likes to spin, by the way, so just make sure I get that. I had an 18 and 21 on standby. All right, so we're gonna use the 13/16 again, so they can see 13/16. Now it's spinning. Boom. So I just shoved this in here. It's not really holding on to anything. I just push right here so it can have some pressure coming from this side. Take it off. So boom. This bolt off. That goes right there. Do the same thing we just did right there to the other side of this bolt. So there we go. Just like that. Shit is off. So right here, I think these are 2 7s. There's one right here. You really only need to take this one off. Then this is a heat shield, so it'll bend back and you should be fine. There we go. Now this can just bend back. Don't need to take out the other heat shield. Now, like I was saying, this should just come off. Actually, there's a bolt. There's a bolt right here. I don't know which one it is. We finna find out though. All right, boom. Y'all see that little bolt that's right here? We got it off. I'm pretty sure I used a 5/8 to get it off. Yeah, it's a 5/8. A 5/8 is a little bit big for it, but it'll all work the same. And this bolt is only to get off the shield, so I'm gonna leave it right here. It's only to get these shields off right here. Go ahead, tap that a couple times. I think there's one at the bottom too. Never mind. Told you, it should just fall. Then this can move off the pivot like that. Make sure, I just leave them in the same spot basically. But if you can, just leave it where, you know, it was at. Put a little tension right there. Move it down like that. I don't know if this is supposed to be chipped right here, but it should be fine still. Now, when you get in here, you see that bolt right here? That's that bolt I was talking about. That's that T12 motherfucker. And can you get one in here? Let me see what's that. Now, on this side, you want to put some on the other side. So we don't want it to spin. As you can see, there's also some right here. I'm pretty sure this is a 21. It is a 21 you gotta put right there. So put 21 right there while doing this side. I'm pretty sure you can fit your drill or whatever you're using in there. So 21 right there. This is here. I'm gonna try just to man it out, you know? And we're gonna see how tight it is. Where's the... Hell no. Boom. There's a washer that go right here too. Then this just come out. And let's go ahead and like inspect this while it's out. I mean, this side looks good. Well, not good obviously, but obviously it's dingy and yeah, but this side's not broken. Anyways, you follow me on Instagram, whatever you see this on, you know the part that broke last time was this. And as you see here, there is also a crack that's in here. but the other one's way worse. The crack went through the whole thing. You see crack on that right side, crack on the left side. So that's what broke on us last time. So that's basically it. All the stuff's out. Only thing we gotta do next is go ahead and do this tie rod. The only thing we're replacing on this whole thing is just this piece. This is fine. Plus, I don't feel like going to get an alignment as soon as I'm done. So we gotta go ahead and tighten this, loosen this up with the grips or whatever. And yeah, so I'll be back. All right, so boom, as y'all can see, we're only replacing this just because like this bushing or whatever you want to call it, all the grease in here is cooked and it's getting like old. So you might as well go ahead and just replace this. We're not replacing this, like I said, because I don't feel like getting alignment. As long as you don't mess with that, you're good. But we do gotta loosen it up a little bit. So we're gonna break it down. Then we're gonna replace this to throw it back on there. Then that's when we start putting everything back together. So let's go ahead and get that done. After you take that bolt off, you should be fine to go ahead and take the end of the tie rod off. But since my car's so high mileage, whatever, like all this stuff was been supposed to be replaced. Now, what had happened was, this is hard to take off. On the other side, it wasn't like this. So what I had to do is get some vice grips. There's like a little box right here. Like this is all circular until you get right here to the box. What I had to put the vice grips right here. Put the spindle back up. Well, you don't really need a spindle for this part. Connect the vice grips to in here. While doing that, you're turning this, which is gonna turn this up to here. And if this is tight enough, this won't spin. So you have enough tension to go ahead and turn the end of the tie rod off. So that's that. So you can see, tie rod is coming off ever so slightly, but it is still coming off the car. All right, boom. So now that the end of the tie rod's off, what you want to do is go ahead and replace it. And the kit that I'm using, I never said anything about it, but we're gonna go ahead and swap it out. These are original Mopar parts. This is a replacement. I see someone on YouTube doing the same thing, but the video is kind of old and stuff like that. So I said we're gonna go ahead and replace it. You see the boot is still on. This one with the little seal around it, as you can see, this is the old one. It's cracked. Yeah, so all right, boom, that's tight enough. So let me go ahead and put these back on onto the other side. All right, so now that we got everything out, what we're gonna do is go ahead and put everything back together. So I think we're gonna start off with this back piece right here, just cause it's so like in the back and shit. So do everything in reverse that I told you. I'm probably not gonna stop the camera anymore. You're just doing everything in reverse, honestly. So let's go ahead and put it back. that's how you see everything go. So basically that pretty much ends this video. I appreciate y'all boys for tapping in. More videos on the way, obviously, but hey, that's what we got. We got that right there. This goes like that. Make sure this is tightened up. We don't want you losing control. Make sure you look at the torque specs for all these down here, man. We don't want nothing crazy happening to y'all boys. Appreciate y'all boys tapping in. That's pretty much it, man. Appreciate y'all boys, man.